Talk to my allies. I wonder where they are. They're probably down below.
The Goron's lair.
That's Lenny's room.
Lenny's old room. I should stay away.
Does she have a new one? A new room? So I can go up to the attic area, or we can go down to the main hall. A note. Made it back from Vagan despite the brown shadows tightening of the curfew. The hardest part was telling Franz's parents their son had been killed in the last operation. The father was especially cut up when I told him he couldn't recover his son's body. Tried to explain that Hotak buries all our fallen in eternal snow. And like in the frozen cemetery, so they become at one with the mountain. And rest in peace beside the fallen brothers, in arms, where there is no risk of the brown shadow ever finding them and desecrating their graves. Anyway, even though they knew Franz knew of the risk, it didn't make any easier for them to accept his death. I tried to reason with their father, and he finally resigned himself to just asking for Franz's effects. I don't see why we would refuse, but I've never been asked this before, so what do you think? Do you think Leon would mind?
Leon's men must have settled down in the dormitories.
So, things have changed. This used to be Junta's studio, here in the attic. So, more beds here now. And their hiding place here too, guys. Can I still access the hiding place?
Yunta's stash. I doubt I'll find anything of use there to amplify the radio signal.
And this is a radio. Okay, we are not ready for these guys. We have to talk to all the allies first before we use a radio. Side objective first.
So Yunta never did come back to retrieve it? Not surprising, really, I suppose, given the fact that World War broke out.
Are those pickles? And that room is completely open now.
What a mess. Herr Gustav must have turned Yunta's dark room into a storeroom after she left.
Alright, I think that is all. Let's head to the ground floor. Where are my allies? Are they enjoying their breakfast?
Judging by these installations, Leon's network seems particularly well organized. Pity the same can't be said for all the resistance networks the Foreign Office deals with. May I?
Look at these pictures.
Lenny and the Gorun seem close. It's nice that she's found a friend. Not that Herr Gustav lacked affection for her, but she spent too much time alone in that refuge. True brothers and sisters in arms. You can sense that the three of them stand together as one.
Comrades in arms.
The Gorun described Leon as his brother. They must have shared lots of adventures together since Leon saved him from the clutches of Herberger. Your drawings are beautiful.
For you, Dannerose.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ludwig. It's almost as if you were there with us that night.
Leon told me.
Did he speak about me?
All the time.
I should go now. Talk to you later, Mr. Ludwig. Oh, it looks like Leon and me in this drawing. The Gorun must have drawn it from Leon's accounts of us.
The piano. Is the piano still here? Yeah, it is still here.
Herr Gustav's piano brings back so many memories.
And the propaganda posters.
Looks like the Gorun must be a nightmare for the Brown Shadow. He must be the super resistant I heard so much about in London.
He is famous now, isn't he? For the wrong reasons though, guys. Have you seen this man?
If this propaganda against the resistance fighters is anything to go by, the Brown Shadow must be pretty desperate.
Another terrorist sabotage perpetrated by the White Army.
Harold Exner. A scientist with vital information for the war effort, according to the Foreign Office. His cover has recently been blown, which has led to this operation. Better not say anything during the briefing, but apparently, Exner has a reputation for being rather hot-headed. The refuge. The place where it all began between me and Leon.
Map of the Alps.
Switzerland. The package will be safe over there. We'll need to cross Devil's Pass with the package in order to reach Switzerland. They say it's not the most daunting pass, but still, you need to be escorted by a professional alpinist.
And that's Leon Kobatis.
The refuge. It'll be the departure point for our expedition into Switzerland tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going to be the fateful day.
An arms stash. Since the departure of Herr Gustav, resistance fighters have been using this place as an outpost. The Allies are unable to send enough supplies to the resistance fighters for them to completely let go of their good old-fashioned methods. Shouldn't think the Brown Shadow appreciate Leon and his group throwing their own grenades at them.
So, is this a radio?
This part of the radio is used to receive messages.
Oh, so this is the one, guys, not the one in the attic. Oh, my bad, everyone. Again, I'm not ready for this. I need to talk to everyone here, maybe even head outside the refuge. Ah, my allies. You're all here. Leon is here too.
Best not go too far. There's a storm brewing. Darn it. I hope it doesn't break until we're through Devil's Pass in the morning. Is everything all right, Herr Exner? You seem a little upset. If it's about your exfiltration tomorrow, I can assure you there's nothing to be worried about. Leon is the best for...
I couldn't care less about tomorrow.
So what is it then?
It's my wife, Andrea. It's like I said to your goons there. I can't leave without her.
Your wife? I'm sorry, Herr Exner, but we have no orders regarding...
I don't care about your orders. I'm not leaving without Andrea. Do you hear me? I won't. You think I'm a bastard, don't you? A selfish bastard ready to risk people's lives to recover the woman he loves. That's what you all think, isn't it?
Where is your wife, may I ask? And why did you leave her behind?
No, I think you're afraid, that's all. Afraid for you and the woman you love. And fear doesn't usually bring out the best in people.
I take full responsibility for my actions, and I expect no pity in return. But would a little understanding be too much to ask? I mean, what would you do in my shoes? What would you do if they asked you to abandon that alpinist you seem to be so fond of for the common good, eh? Because that's what you're asking me to do with Andrea.
Tough choice. Tough choice. Very tough choice. Personally speaking, I would do the same, but in reality, it's far more important to execute the mission successfully. So we should pick the second choice. Hell no. I'm picking the first choice.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I suppose if I were in your shoes, I would pull out all the stops to protect those who are dear to me.
I see. Thank you, Fraulein.
Yeah. Lenny. How are you doing, Lenny?
Lenny!
What do you want?
The same old Lenny.
It's amazing how you've grown. How have you been since last time?
Fine, I guess.
I found out that the refuge was closed down by the Brown Shadow a few years ago. Turns out your network did the best of it. But what about Herr Gustav? Is he...
Dead? No, he's not dead. Although, for me, he might just as well be.
It's quite incredible when I think of you and Leon fighting alongside someone who comes from so far away.
Yeah. After Leon saved him during the expedition in Baltayar, Mr. Ludwig's tribe took him in during the winter months. They became inseparable, like brothers. So much so that Mr. Ludwig insisted on coming back here with Leon. Now he's our most ferocious fighter, the terror of the Brown Shadow.
See you later, Lenny.
Well, everyone seems all right, more or less. I should get back to the radio now.
Yeah, back to the radio. I have not talked to this guy yet. There's one more. One more gentleman here. I wonder who this is. Alright, Leon.
We'll talk later, Dana.
Okay. So at this point in time, the coin slot has not been inserted yet, guys. We can still look through the binoculars for free. Madonna lasers. So can I change to...
I read Leon's network uses the old caves over there to escape from the Brown Shadow. That's smart.
I'm gonna pick another spot. The Devil's Pass.
Devil's Pass. Once we've crossed it, getting into Switzerland shouldn't be a problem.
Can't imagine what's going to happen tomorrow, guys. Some of these people are going to die, including Leon.
Sky's darkening. Doesn't bode well. Let's just hope it'll clear up by the morning.
The storm is coming this way, so I wish you guys would have started already and not wait till tomorrow. Alright, I think that's all, guys. Let's head back to the radio. Final objectives. Set the radio. And here it is. So there are different sections here, guys. And the top part is a handle. Oh, it's a phone receiver. Hey, the mechanical key. Hey, the mechanical key. He's here too.
Maybe Herr Gustav's homemade radio is still around here somewhere.
In the attic. So I need to go get the mechanical key, guys. Maybe he's in the attic.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Okay. Turn the radio on-off switch.
This part of the radio is used to receive messages.
So we're gonna dial here. Where do I set this to, guys?
I need my documents so I can find the right setting.
Oh, we need
They're
documents,
in
huh?
a side pocket of my bag.
Oh, side pockets of my bag. Top secret document. And the other bag?
Empty.
Radio note. Top secret, please follow the procedure below to contact your liaison officer. To obtain the safety frequency, decipher the contact code below. Please see the attached appendix. 2111.12.121.21. Set the resulting safety frequency on the receiver part of the device. Your liaison officer will then communicate on the receiver part of the device a new transmission frequency to decipher. Set this new transmission frequency on the sender part of your device. Use your handset of the device to reach your liaison officer. Okay, let me copy down this number. Okay. The attached appendix. The second page. Foreign Office appendix. In order to send a message using the radio, please use the correspondence table below. The recipient of the letter will receive the code in the frequency established by the contact code. So now... what about the third piece of paper, guys? Hold on. Document establishing a correspondence between the Latin alphabet and the Morse code. Okay, so let me look at those numbers here, guys. 2111. I need to convert the ones and the twos to dots and lines. 2111. What is this going to be? B? First letter is B. So the 2 is a line. The 1 is a dot. Dot and line. A. B. A. 121. Dot, line, dot. R. B-A-R. And 2-1. Line and dot. No, B-A-R and barn is going to be the code. B-A-R-N. Barn. Now, if we look at this piece of paper, barn, 6-9. Frequency is 6-9. Got it, guys. Now let's set the radio. .9. Yeah, I think that is it. What about the bottom panel? There are 2 different panels.
This part of the radio is used to transmit messages. This part of the radio is used to transmit messages.
So, I can also rotate the dial here, guys. Hold on, let me read the instructions again. Wait. Set the resulting safety frequency on the receiver part on the device. Receiver part. Yeah, so now we listen to the phone.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Is it not turned on? I thought we turned it on already. Receiver, turn it on. 6.9. Why is it not working, guys? Is the phone plugged in? Or do I need the key, the mechanical key? Okay, you know what? I'm heading back to the attic. Let's examine that radio, the other radio. So, the key! There is a mechanical key here.
This is the transmitter Herr Gustav told me he'd cobbled together to compensate for the wave disturbance caused by the mountains. Should be able to use it for my own radio to contact London.
Okay, let's take the key! Vorarlberg antenna. Nice. Can I remove... Oh! Look at that, guys. The base of the key.
There must be something else I can plug into it.
Ooh. Is this some kind of puzzle? The plug. Okay, you know what we can do, guys? Hold on. There was a slot on the other radio with 4 holes in it. Okay, we're going back, guys.
Herr Gustav's old radio. I remember we spent many an evening listening to serials when I worked here that summer.
Alright, we use the key now.
That should boost the signal.
Yeah! Alright, we got the frequency too, so let's rotate this. We press the button. Do something to the dial. It is on. Anything else? Ooh! Wow! Super antenna. Look at that, guys. Okay, there are 2 things going on here.
Impossible.
Rotate this in the middle. Whoa! What's happening? Every now? Ooh! Oh my god! Okay, it's fully open now. I think it is done. Vorarlberg! The Vorarlberg factory, guys. Look at that. Alright, now, receiver.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Okay, alright. I think we're done with the antenna now.